Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Sky Factory 4 Prestige. I don't know whether that's good or not, but it's totally what we're doing. So I am going to pretty much make some more of these laboratory blocks and just begin working my way across. It's going to be super exciting. Laboratory blocks, I have forgotten how to make them. Let's see, it was the third one. So these are nether quartz and stone. So man, where am I going to get stone? So I think at this point we have all of the trees but two. And we're still waiting for this one to do what I want it to do. It's being very unfortunate. Because we want nether pearls and something else from these. Chorus fruit. Uses. Nether pearls and flowers. That's what we want. But the odds are slim to none that we get them. I mean, I guess I could grow my own, but you know. It is what it is. So, what else can we work on? What do we have left? Enchantment table, cyclic heart, crafting upgrade. Although I'm not actually super fond of the crafting upgrade. Pumpkin pie, cake, cookie, poisonous potato. I don't think we actually have poisonous potatoes. Let's look. I'm gonna say no. And we still don't have one. That's fine. It's whatever. So the question is, what exactly, is going to be my major method for power? So at this point, I was thinking about going into mechanism and looking at the where is it? Heat. I don't think that's exactly what I thought it was. So let's look at generators really quick. I remember somebody was saying that one of these actually produces quite a lot of power. Soul generator, turbine generator. So I'll have to figure out where and what we want to do with that. Meanwhile, let's put the cactus up here. Put that in there. Chest builder. So that was cool, but I don't know. What does the quest book say? So the quest book says that it would like me to do Ender Pouch. Cyclic heart. What is a cyclic heart? So that would be this thing. Block of emerald. Okay, so eventually I can do this. Once I have rabbits. Alright, what else have we got? Farming age, condensed milk, anvil and a cow. Create a cow and jar to get infinite milk. Well, that's certainly a thing. Seeds for animals, hydrogel to take the place of water in the middle of your farm, 6 sprinkler. Age of power. Package control. Craft an upgradable generator. So let's go ahead and make this upgradable in an upgradable generator. That seems like fun. So we need modifier components, which is iron, black concrete powder, which is dye. So I've got that I can use. And I think it was sand and gravel. And I'll need 4. I'll need 16. Wait, no. 4. I'll need a single crafting of this, which only takes 1 crafting of this. So sand and gravel. Alright, so we need concrete powder. We'll make just the 1. Actually, we'll make the 2. I can make more of the dye, and it was kind of occupying space. So this requires blocks of iron and redstone, and I've got do I have redstone made? I do. Let's look into the iron now. Right, this. So now we need redstone, 4 cooked stone, a furnace. Got stone in here. And 3 iron. Oops. Alright, so we now have a generator and an upgradable generator. So as far as that goes, let's see, I think we've got some wood somewhere. Item duct, so we just want regular item duct, I think. Should have some of this stuff. Item duct. One of those, one of those, one of those. Mechanism. We want a powered furnace, I think. Smelting factory, which is the energized smelter, which is the steel casing, which is the steel ingot. We need a enrichment. Chamber, steel. We can get steel through molten steel, which is alloying coal and iron. So if we put coal in one of these and iron in the other, it should work out. Let's turn that off. How much coal do we have? Alright, we've got about 45. And these aren't full coals, so that's going to be fine. Alright. So if we were to mysteriously find some iron in here, and mysteriously find some there, and we were to also do this, and maybe that. 1 ingot. Alright, so that should give us steel, and it gave us half for that. So it's 2 per to get a single one. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to need, so that's 1. Let's get some more coal. Uses for this. Coal, go, go, go. Alright, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3. And that should give us 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, there's no reason not to make more. So if we do that and we make some more coal. And this will get us the casings that we want. Enrichment chamber, we need osmium and glass. I think that we have osmium now. Osmium, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that and that and that and that and that. This can go in a bobble slot. And we want one of those and one of those. Nope. I want to use this. So that gives us the osmium amber. Put that stuff back. So I'm just going to cook one of these for now. I'm not super worried about doubling it, because if in the end we're going to be producing more than we use by a significant margin. That's right, we wanted to cook the glass too. So we need one more of this, and 2, 1 ingot. All right, let's see. Frames appear to be okay so far. Make the steel casing. Let's see, what else do we want to be able to do? We want to be able to We need a second steel casing, honestly. Not sure. So what else do we need? We need a couple more sand. Steel casing and one more osmium. Maybe I should have just cooked it down. Oh. 3. Okay, that was just very strange. Huh. Reload the dashboard really quick. Need to claim that my bitrate just dropped to 0. Which is very strange. It shouldn't have done that. Chuck that in there. So we're going to use one of these to make a furnace, and then we're going to use the other one to make the enrichment chamber. So we're going to make one more casing. We need another piece of glass. We'll do that. That should give us the last piece of glass that we need. Or not. Okay, so one of those. Enrichment chamber. Metallurgic infuser. Is the metallurgic infuser the one we need? It is. Monkeys. This is the easy one. This is how you start to get into mechanism. Alright, well, whatever. In that case, let's just go ahead and make osmium for real. And we're gonna put the osmium in here. Then we'll move this over. And move that over. And move that over. Turn that on. And that should give us osmium ingots now, which we had. Because no, that's the one I just pulled out. Alright. The idea is that I would like to set up a thing to automatically make charcoal and then dump the charcoal into the generator, which we will then begin upgrading. From there, I'd like to begin working on a battery to collect overflow, and we'll start adding machines. So we're going to look at flux ducts. So we're going to need glass, redstone, and lead. So now that I have gone back and forth a couple of times, we're going to need this. Do I have any lead in here? I don't see any. Do I have any lead in here? I do. And I've got redstone. So let's grab our first piece of glass, and then we'll make our flux duct. So that gives us that, and this will move 1,000 RF a tick, which is more than what we need right now. But we can upgrade it later as we go. So hopefully that will be enough So we wanted, we've got the generator. We wanted the infuser, which requires 2 furnaces, 1 osmium, and some redstone. Well, fortunately, we can make that. Oh yeah, I didn't get the osmium out. Okay, so that makes steel a lot easier. Now from here we need to go to the, what is it called? Some smelting factory, which is made from the energized smelter. So we'll need these control circuits from the metallurgic infuser. So let's go ahead and put our generator down. I would really like to have not this space used up. We're going to have to expand. So if we go from, do I only have 8? Weird. Oh, that's not locked for some reason. Let's lock it. Do not know why that's not locked. So from this, we'll go, boom, laboratory blocks, more laboratory blocks. Put that back. Oh, I've got,
Feel free to have some meat on a stick.
I've got, more on top of that. So let's go and chisel these and make ourselves an area. Chisel. There it is. There is an auto chisel, and we will eventually get to using it. Toss the axe in there, chisel. So this area is now basically clear, and we can begin using it for the purposes of whatever we want, really. So I'm still leery. Well, I can't vein mine anyway. You know, I wonder if the lumber axe would be much faster here. Let's try it. Yep, totally faster. Does this work? Hopefully, hopefully that thing that I've set up with the chat works. Also, hopefully someday I will remember to empty my inventory, maintain it properly. I guess we can't really have everything. So this gives us the start of a platform. Let's see if we can arrange things. Alright, so that will give us slightly more space to work. We're just going to convert everything as we go. So metallurgic infuser, actually let's put our power gen down here and we'll work from there. Here? Here. Metallurgic infuser, and we'll run power along the back for just a moment, and we are going to put charcoal in this if I have it. Charcoal, and we'll see how much power we get from a single piece. Wow, that was fast. Or no, that's the fuel buffer. Okay, never mind. There's a is there power going somewhere? Oh, there is. Okay, sweet. Like, I don't know about that. So in order to make this, we're going to need redstone and osmium. So we've got redstone on us. Let's go ahead and make some osmium. There should be some in here now. 1, 2, 1, 2. So drop the redstone in there, drop the osmium in there, and now we wait. Fuel buffer. So I'm just gonna do that. So here's the one, and it's gonna need glass and redstone in a steel casing. So I think that we pretty much have it. All right, so now we can cook things. We can make all the steel that we want. So we're going to need an input for wood, and then we're going to need to output into the generator. And then we're going to probably just going to need a separate furnace. So item duct, servo, whitelist, charcoal, energized smelter, and we're going to put in wood, charcoal, to do that, and then we're going to tell it to eject out the bottom. Auto eject on. Oh, I are foolish. This actually needs to be the other way. So we need to do this, this, and there we go. So that is going to keep converting wood in, and we can put a drum or a tree or something on top for stuff to pull out of. But for the moment, this should work just fine. So it's theoretically using less than it's making, I hope. So let's see, how do we want to do this? We're going to need some more iron, and we're going to need some more 2 osmium, 1, 2. So redstone, osmium. Oh, I don't think that this is very good at all as far as is it working? 10, 31. Should be ignoring, and we should be whitelisting charcoal. Okay, that is totally working now. Now we're going to need steel, so let's go ahead and do. Can we use charcoal for that? I would really like to. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 200. Let's throw down for some steel. So let's see what wood burns at. Black plastic blocks. $6,000 for planks. Block of coal. 6,000 for planks. Charcoal. Block of charcoal is 320,000. Okay. I think that's pretty much what we're going to be doing anyway. I don't see anything else super crazy special. Kind of looking for logs. Coal logs, 6,000. So planks and logs burn for the same? Is that what I'm seeing? Yep, that's what it looks like. Fuel buffer capacity. Okay, so that went straight steel. That's good to know. So let's go ahead and make some more steel, and we're going to make another smelter specifically for the purposes of, you know, smelting things. Some crazy thing like that. Energize smelter. Put this one here. It'll fill up at some point, which will drain our buffer. So, combustion gen. This is from simple generators. Simple generators. Speed upgrade. Stack upgrade. Stock upgrade. Operation upgrade. So what upgrades go in the generators? It doesn't say. Huh. Let's get rid of this. Oh well, I don't know. We'll sort it out. For the moment, we should just be able to melt our steel in here. Or here, actually. This seems faster. Alright, so now we have the ability to process steel at will. So drying rec recipes, that's cool. Put it away. Storage. We need plastic, honestly. We need power storage too. So we're talking Valkyrie lib speed modifier. Speed modifier. Modifier component. We might be able to do that actually. It's entirely possible that we have gone through our iron. I need some more. And apples. Clay, here we go. Chuck that in there. We're going to need to empty this. And throw in some cobble. Steel. Steel. Alright, so if we want to make mechanism power, heat generator. Oops. That's the one I was trying to make. So, copper. Tell me I don't have any copper. I know I've got copper. I also know that I need to empty my inventory. So we'll do this for now. And go get copper. So this would be dirt. Copper. Alright, so let's go ahead and chuck the copper in the bin. We'll wait for exciting things to happen. Glass, steel. Let's see, are we? Yeah, we're still doing things. Okay, so we've got that. Got that. Got that. Now the heat generator requires wood, copper, and a furnace. I should just need copper at this point. So let's swap this out. So that won't melt until the iron's out, but that's okay. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and work on a bit more of our floor. And get some more of our cobble converting. Alright, so we've got that. Let's look at lighting this up so that we don't have unexpected difficulties with creatures. Alright, sweet. Another area that I wanted to add to right here is this over here. So that we can investigate our chests without worrying too much about falling off the edge, because I kind of worry about that, sadly. All right. That should be 1, that should be 9. Right. So we have this. I'm not recording, I'm streaming.
Oh, well, I feel like an expletive deleted because I'm still watching my language because I'm not a baddie.
But let's see, we're gonna need to do this. So the reason that there's stuff here is I'm going to be connecting all of these to the system eventually. And for once I planned ahead on the build, rather than just kind of like needing to redesign everything later. So that but this is going to depend on how much nether quartz we can get. So that's a stack. And that's 2 stacks. All right. Let's see if we've got copper now. Here, chisel, chisel. That was not how I wanted this to go. So, chisel. Yeah, let's see about our copper situation. Because once we have, we've got the copper. Sweet. Now we can do the. To wood.
But you guys are interested in open application goes for the enforcers, we'll let you guys know if you use this referral.
All right, so heat generator.
We'd be working the tabletop though, so you work at the part. You get paid to do it too.
I think that this will actually work on adjacent blocks. So what I'd probably like to do is check out power conduits again. Redstone, lead, glass, lead. Generator. Now, I think this actually has 2 modes. And let's not stand on that, thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this generator has two modes most of the time, where it's got a passive where if you put lava around it, it will generate a little bit, and an active where if you put lava inside of it, it burns it really fast, but produces a lot more very rapidly. So hopefully I remember this correctly. So let's look into getting some lava. Bucket. So let's see if this works. I'm not certain that it's going to, but let's find out. Yep. So that's going to be really handy as far as power generation. Now we can just start cooking stuff. Like, I don't know, cobblestone. And I don't actually think that we need this anymore. So let's... did it just fall into the void? I think it did. Well, that makes me slightly unhappy. Well, I guess I am making another one. So this, and that, that, and that. Let's make it daytime and stop the rain. One, two, three, four. So I'm not sure if it works faster if I have the diagonals done as well. But hey, whatever, right? So let's make a... Honestly, we need, what, 2 more metallurgic infusers? So, yeah, metallurgic infusers. So let's find out. Recipes, uses for this, uses for this. So obsidian, diamond, obsidian, carbon, redstone, diamond, obsidian, carbon, and redstone, and 1 generic. So diamond, obsidian, carbon, and redstone generic. So we need a total of 5, so I need 4 more of these things. So we're going to need 8 of these. We're going to need a bunch of iron and some redstone and some osmium. Iron and some redstone and some osmium. So we're probably not actually needing these right now, but I wanted to have them, so there they are. Nice stack of metallurgic infusers. Honestly, for the most part, we do need this one going. So if this one's going to be redstone, this one's going to be carbon. So let's get some more redstone going.
Its channels got even worse with the posting of stuff.
So let's do that. All right. So one of the other things that we need to do to make our stuff more more efficient is A, we could start dropping speed upgrades. B, we need to start dropping enrichment chamber. So let's go ahead and make 2 more basic control circuits. So that's that. Basic control circuits are going to be this and what, osmium? So let's do this. Energy upgrade. So this is going to be the enriched alloy. So we're going to need throw down some iron, and that will save us power too. And saving power is not going to be bad. Okay, so it's got machine going, and it's still collecting. So we're also going to drop some of this down. All right, so energy upgrade is going to be gold. So we're going to need a way to crush things as well. Can we do this yet? This installer requires redstone. Because, I mean, if we can make some installers, we can do that. Auto sort. Why are we not having power?
Oh, I chose the wrong
Side config. Energy. Why are we not having power? Like all all of the power has stopped?
It's a little derogatory towards referrers.
Transferred.
Just give me that flow. What's that bad word not in?
I am not sure precisely why that there is no power being pulled out of this. So let's try to put power out the top. No. Okay, how about there's a distinct lack of power. This is producing. I think it's producing. Oh, wait. Wrench. Any kind of wrench. We can make another quartz wrench. Let's do that. So, turn the machine. How about that? Okay, well, maybe that was the difference. So, is it generating? Oh, I changed the power that it was producing to EU, and that's not so good. That's what. That's why. So energy is being thrown in the back. So I think that's the back. So we're going to need some energy upgrades here just to make that more efficient. So the mechanism energy upgrade is the gold. So we make the pulverized gold with the crusher. So recipe for a crusher is 2 lava, so we just need some glass, which is sand. Donut sapling. sand. Make the sand, get rid of our extra. Grab that. Chuck that in there. Grab that. Chuck that in there. Do this. So that gives us a bit extra. So now we can expand our thing just slightly further. Oh, I just don't know if this is what else do we need for the crusher? So just the glass for this. 1, 2. Gives us that. So we need some control circuits, which are osmium and redstone. So this should be redstone, osmium. Which power is this using? Oh, I think this is picking it up first. Priorities. So I'd like to pick up the rest of that so it's not wasted. And this is, I think that's basically what it's generating, so it's putting it out as fast as it's generating. So the goal is to eventually make a couple of these so that we can just have passive power going. Generator needs more. In the meanwhile, as I said, you can actually set them to an active mode, which all right. There's that, and once this is full, it should, okay, there we go. So let's get the crusher made. One furnace and second heat generator. So let's grab that. this go down? It did. Okay. So what about if I do that? So it went up. Okay, so I am remembering more about how this works. So let's do that. Do that, and that gets it up to 540. And that gets it up to 544. So the corners don't appear to matter too much. In which case, can I do this? So this is that. We can move this out. That. And so that is producing 544. That one's producing 544. All right, so we have power officially. It's not very fast, but it is passive and eternal. So if we make 2 more heat generators,
I engaged something I wasn't supposed to.
all right, so 2 more heat generators, we can bucket that, put that there, put that down. Oh, that's not where we wanted it to be. We actually want it to be there. I think I'm about to die. There you go. Second stream death. So that does give us an options as far as that goes. 1, 2, 3. So 1 last heat generator requires 1 more osmium and 2 more of the. So let's go ahead and get some osmium and copper. Don't worry, we can hear every word.
Or you know what, even better.
So, I have osmium around here somewhere.
Here's the entire story talking about the saga of what occurred.
And that,
one.
Let's get some copper.
And it was, no, here in the Northwest, actually, a pretty decent one. It was reputable, and one of the years, 2016.
Where's the copper? Oh, I can't wait until we
Let's just say they had a very strong insurance policy when they pay the hotels. The hotels didn't want the money, they just want them gone.
there. So now we'll have the copper and the osmium necessary. Chuck everything in there.
It's like for one every, like for every one you receive, like for each volunteering community that's for going to hospitals to help people some of it. And like we got like 37 separate events with like, oh lord.
I actually just wanted to do osmium first. Alright, so
He wants the consent form, I'm not okay with this.
alright, well, this gives us the osmium that we need. It's the last bit for our last heater over here.
Dungeons and Dragons, being in conscience is getting consent.
So that. We're gonna need.
And 3.5, how do we specify? 3.5 specifically states being unconscious counts as consent. Yep.
So that's that. And then our last one should go there. And we just need the osmium, and we've got it. Osmium. Alright. So power, power, power. So this setup is generating 544 times 4. So, and it's free passive power. And I do not know why this. Oh, it will charge faster if we hook it up to power. Just saying.
So I did battle for Azure for the first time. And all I have to say is it's
All right. So basic tier installer, we can now. You can't use them on these. Can use it there, which should upgrade.
oh, no, that was me. That was fine.
That,
She was more like I was doing raid binder, actually.
that.
We were at the second to last boss, the I'd say one. And we were on kill at the same time. So
All right. So I don't know how much. So that's producing 6,000.
I was so close to the shield pile.
Um,
Can I click it before I die?
8, 12, 12. So what are these filling? Are these filling the conduits? Possibly they are. The conduits will actually have a internal reserve of power as well. That's fine, but they are generating power. They have their own own reserve. So disabled. Let's make sure these are all RF. 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 Yeah, they must be filling that. So either way, we have that. We need to get some energy upgrades going, so we need a crusher. To make a crusher, we need 2 buckets of lava and some redstone. So let's arrange for our buckets of lava.
Didn't have a shield anymore. All the gold stuff.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, lava. Crusher requires a couple of redstone.
I can't say it. I can't say that. Yep.
So crusher there. Let's put this down and put that down and put that down. Alright, so that's full, that's full, that's full.
I told Shizky about this. Did I tell you about it?
Okay, so these are now actually filling with power. So I'm guessing that
So, there's this sort of Christian camp, and the chef was a German guy with a very thick accent. And I put a box of juice boxes inside the oven. And we just turned on, and popped out of the kitchen. And we put the in the oven. You know, thick accent, so it came out sounding like something.
Alright, so let's get some gold. So now we have the gold that we need for the enrichment chamber. Enrichment chamber.
Somebody's still poopy while the good ones get even better.
Basic infusing factory, so we need 2 osmium. Let's auto sort. Auto sort.
Spoilers on the top inside came out.
Okay. 1, 2, enrichment chamber.
Oh, I don't know. For the light cards, I don't know.
1 enrichment chamber. So let's go ahead and hook that up to power. It is full. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this power setup. Alright, so now that we have the enrichment chamber, let's go ahead and investigate the possibility of
Not in all of them.
doing this. Now this should convert, so we've only got 140 in there, and that was basically, you know, just throwing in a bunch of redstone. So this takes a piece of redstone and compresses it, and then if I put the piece of redstone in there, it goes use of 80. So 1 becomes 80, becomes 8 pieces instead of 1 for 1. So we're just going to go ahead and top that off. Now they should hold their inventory of liquids even if you move them or break them. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for anyway.
Help me. I have a bunch of flies following.
Okay, so it definitely uses power faster. I mean, is this me creating 2 RF a tick? Is that what that is? No, it can't be. Because all of the rest of these are full, and if it were 2 RF a tick, it would be going already. So let's do that. Let's get some osmium going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that gives us infusing factory. Now we need to start going for our upgrades as per the quest, I think. Smelt fast, energized smelter. Getting into shape. We do actually need a configurator. A treadmill to make pig power. So, RF tools. So we only have these. So if we have some diamonds, so we'll need 4 of these, so it's going to be 4 diamonds and a bunch of redstone.
Wow, I didn't see it when you built the shield. There's is it 0, 7 for 1?
Alright, so that's going to give us that. Now we just need one of these. And then that. So we now have this. So I'm actually going to put this in series right here. So all the power is going to be going through it. Now I've got my charm, so oh well, I really would have preferred not to lose all that.
Well, the other reason why I like Aries is essentially you get paid.
How much does that hold? Is there's no... So that holds 5,000 RF. Right click with a wrench, toggle input output per side. Oh, that was... So I think blue is in, yellow is out. I'm not sure I really care, actually. So that holds 500,000, so that gives us a little bit of a buffer. Stressed a little bit. I'm concerned that it doesn't give us a value. So that seems kind of lame. Oh, okay, so we need the power information screen. So let's get that. So we need some panes. Okay, so now we have that. Let's pop that on there. What? All right. Well, handy. Why is this not... I feel that this is not producing power.
It literally just stood up in a vacuum. The second
Okay, well, good to know.
it's another home.
So, yeah, I don't produce much power at all. How about mech? But it's free, so I'll take free. So we were looking at energy upgrades, which require glass, which we don't have. It's not here. Glass, energy upgrade. So these things should reduce power consumption. They also increase the storage, which is handy. 10,000 RF a tick. I don't know. So we're probably just going to have to like figure out a better way because this is too slow. So I've got this. Increases the speed, stack size of task. And according to this, we need the Valkyrie Libs speed modifier. Which is going to require gold, this, which is going to be that, which we're going to need some iron for, because of course we need iron. I was really hoping that I could have a good passive system.
Say what popped into my head.
And that. So chuck this in here. Let's look for iron. Don't have any. How much do we want to do? And why isn't this charging? So redstone control is disabled. Did that do it? So that's practically full now, and that's full, and that's full, and that's full. So is it just producing 4 RF a tick for that? Alright, well. So more concrete powder. And let's throw down the overclocked generator. Let's throw it down over here, actually.
Apparently, you wanna know why the firebox was from inside the box and sealed that? Those who weren't for African intentions, online vendors kept the factory from old online buyers using certain folders for customers that were arrived and then auction them off individually.
Smelting, crusher, enrichment chamber. That's right, I lost an energetic smelter. That's lame. What's really lame is the fact that they have nerfed this so hard. Unless, come on, give me that. Let's try this other thing out. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Now we have a mess. It's a mistake. Alright, so we've got that. I'm pretty solid these are just heat, not inductive, but yeah, that actually reduced the amount. So I'm not sure exactly why they're producing as little as they are. Generally, these are good for, 20 or 30 or something like that, but clearly not today. All right. This. So we need ink, we need sand. Do that, go, get rid of that. Now we need gravel, which is on the other side. Gravel, go. And then we need ink, which I'm not precisely sure where all my ink went off to. But we can make more if we decide we need to. On the other hand, we have black concrete powder because I made extra. Let's get some gold. Let's empty my inventory slightly.
How about Arcana Collector? It's a 1-drop for a blade that gets +4/+4 to barrier as long as you control the one stats.
Alright, so let's take the smelter. Hopefully we can actually get it this time. Instead of randomly losing it to the void. Smelter. Torch. Smelter. This. We'll have this pole. Let's get some wood. Pull charcoal. Whitelist charcoal. And so that. Now we're going to need a barrel just to source this. Barrel. We can get a supply of wood over here. Gravel resin can go away. We need dirt, we need metal, we need clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Gravel, acorn. I thought I got rid of all the gravel. Alright. We need to cook this into here. Can actually mini coal go. We need to grab one of our mini chests. 1, 2, 3. Let's get our hopper going. Hopper. Let's get a piece of dirt. There should be one in here. Oak sapling. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there, chuck that in there. Oh, I think I need one of these. Chuck those, chuck those. Grab that. This. Hopping bonsai, we need a barrel, I think they're called. One, two. Oops. 1, 2. Gives us this. That gives us that.
2 cost quick cast chant. Again, for the adult players and just control this turn prevent 2 extra draw card.
So item, conduit, fluid duct. So we'll need lead and
Got this. So you ready? One drop, 0, 100, right? Rest, discard a card, remove this card from the game, produce 3 white. Pay 1 white, banish this card, destroy it.
so this, and that.
I would put that. Look how it's really-
Alright. This placement thing is. There we go. So let's put wood in here. Then we'll lock it. Then we're going to put this on top. Put that in there. And then uses for this. The bonsai should actually be, yeah, 75% chance. Now we need a piece of glass. One piece of glass. So we're going to need one of these, one of those. Get our glass. Get our servo. Then we're going to pull redstone control. And then we're going to whitelist that. Put that in there. We're going to tell it that we can input and output. Green. Sort, transporter, strict input, off. Huh. Input dark red, auto eject on. Ignored, whitelist the oak wood.
Here's my argument. Was as this sets rotate out, it'll become more valuable. But as of right now,
Ignored. This should be output down below. Okay, so that's weird. Front, bottom, left. Right. Okay, mechanism, here we go. So let's make some they logistical? They're not in here. Pressurized tubes. Energy cubes. Alright, well that's really weird. So I think the problem is actually the smelting factory. Like it doesn't want to work.
Oh god, I just get
So I'm gonna just call it here. I'm gonna try and figure out what's wrong with this this factory at some other point. So I guess I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. Questions, comments, concerns, if you're watching on YouTube, can all go below. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't. Have a good night.